For centuries, the crucifixion of Jesus has been a topic of great controversy between Christians and Muslims. This is because Christians and Muslims disagree fundamentally about what happened to Jesus at the end of his life. Christians say that Jesus died by crucifixion, while Muslims, by and large, say that Jesus did not die by crucifixion. Obviously, these two positions are contradictory, and they cannot both be correct. In this video, I will explain the source of the controversy, and I will provide the solution. The source of the controversy is a verse of the Quran which I call the Crucifixion verse. It's the only verse of the Quran that makes reference to Jesus' crucifixion. At the beginning of the verse, Jews are described as boasting about how they killed Jesus, the son of Mary, and the Quran responds with the phrase, "They slew him not, nor crucified." This phrase tends to be interpreted literally by Muslims to mean that the Jews did not in fact kill Jesus. On this basis, Muslims argue that the Gospel accounts are not trustworthy. Meanwhile, Christians argue on this basis that the Quran is not trustworthy. There is a very simple solution to this conundrum. The word justly, or in Arabic bil-haq, is implied in the crucifixion verse, so that it means they slew him not justly, nor crucified him justly, but it appeared so unto them. The verse isn't saying that the crucifixion of Jesus didn't take place. It's saying that the crucifixion of Jesus was not right, even though the Jews thought that it was right. There is ample evidence for this reading of the crucifixion verse, which I have set out in my full article on this topic. Here, I'll just give some important reasons for adopting this reading. Firstly, the Quran is a book about morality. It's not a history book. The Quran tells us stories from the past for the purpose of moral instruction. Therefore, it makes much more sense that the crucifixion verse is moral commentary on the crucifixion of Jesus, rather than education in the facts of the event. Secondly, the crucifixion verse is addressed to Jews, not Christians. This means the verse is addressing the Jewish perspective on the crucifixion of Jesus. The Jewish perspective is that Jesus was a false prophet who was rightfully executed, and this is the perspective that is being challenged by the crucifixion verse. And thirdly, the Quran affirms the earlier scriptures, specifically the Torah and the Gospel. Therefore, it makes no sense that the Quran should contradict what the Gospel accounts have to say about the crucifixion of Jesus. The reading of the crucifixion verse that I have put forward shows that the Quran is perfectly consistent with the Gospel in the matter of Jesus' crucifixion.